Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Carlos Rodon. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
0-1's the count.
Rodon ready. Here comes. In there at the knees. That is strike two. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hard hit left side. LeMahieu gets it to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Turner climbs in on that right side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Coming home. One run is in. And he's there at third with a triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. On the ground, right side. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Here's DJ LeMahieu. And a pitch. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They go back to back. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. That one fouled off. The pitch. High fly ball out to left field. Varsho under it. And it's caught for the out. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Popped up right side. Gets under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, the second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Kicks and fires. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
To the right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Popped up. Has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And there's a foul ball. Kirk, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Mexico. The wind of the pitch. Strike 2. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Volpe drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Kevin Kiermaier in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
This one smashed down the right field line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
That's ripped. Base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score and tie it. It's 3-all.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Now fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Here's Alex Verdugo. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one pulled foul. There's Here's a swing and a drive. On its way. And that one's gone. That's worth the price of admission. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No, Blue, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now here is Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
In the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Makes the catch. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So the batting order turns over. DJ LeMahieu getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Inning over. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. 4-3 New York. It's Major League Baseball. Back here in New York, on to the third inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Justin Turner now. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitch. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Number 43, Jonathan.
And that one fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Brings it in. 1 away. Here comes the throw. Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. To first, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and a runner left. We head back in the Bronx, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that. Leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And they'll do it again. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
That's to third. Biggio throws to first in time. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Flied out his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one. 2 out. Space is empty. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
The pitch. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Makes the catch. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in the Bronx. On to the 4th. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the pitch. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
The 0-2 stays alive.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Gathers and throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
A quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And it's through for a hit. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And a foul ball. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. And Bichette is retired. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a... Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Gosman back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Not in time. He legs it out.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. High fly ball, right field. Springer makes the play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here. He hammers one out to right. And they add on. It's 7-4.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Mitch White. He's into the game with the bases empty. So the lineup flips over at the plate. DJ LeMahieu. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Kiermaier moving under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 7-4. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, these Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throw on to Rizzo, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Turner now. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Out towards right center field. Judge getting an angle on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8,
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 1 for 2. Biggio, in his 5th season, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. The Yankees leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Popped up left side, and they get Biggio for the out, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and they're on the wrong end of a 7. And we're back, and now the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder,
And the pitch. And Judge spoils that one.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 down.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Juan Soto now. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that. That'll do it. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, number 36. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right-handed reliever. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
That pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Gone.
Well, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top half of the 6th. The pitch. In the air, right field. Soto hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder.
Here's Kiermaier now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fouled off to the right. 2 outs. That's towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit, and it's 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx, and now Anthony Rizzo. White back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson up and throwing. Green getting cranked up as well. Here comes the 0-1. And strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Yanks. Back here in New York, here's George Springer. The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And now a wide throw to third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
That one to first. Play at the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run ball game. Safe at first as they can't make the play. No outs. Runner at first. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And he deals. Foul ball still 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights it off. You'll see another. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a base hit to right field. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the...
Not in time. He's safe. Now the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. So they turn to their closer, Clay Holmes. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. One runs in. The second run scores. It's now 8-7, and he's got a double.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Now check at third, and he's back safely. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he takes a strike.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Turner at third. Biggio at second with one away. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Up by 2. It's 9-7.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
The 0-2. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Verdugo brings it in for the third out. 4 runs in the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The pitch. Late on that fastball. The Yankees looking to rally. The 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That just misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you get the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Springer going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Back to the top of the Yankee order, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 3. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. Play made, that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They still trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Back in New York. New inning getting started. Now here is Kevin Kiermaier. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Holmes, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a four-seamer. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. In the air, left field. Sizes this one up. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. There's a strike.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-7.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Guerrero at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Struck him out looking. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. It's now 10-7. It's Major League Baseball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Yimi Garcia. Yeah, the hard-throwing righty trying to secure these outs against a potent Yankee lineup, and it starts with Aaron Judge. Springer there makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Soto jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runs it up to 96.